Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video. And today we have, I'm one-handing it, y'all, Faithbox. So today I'm one-handing it, not because I'm being lazy and don't want to get my table and my stand. It's because my house is a complete mess and I don't want to show you a wide angle because even though I'm sitting on my couch, there's stuff all over the place. We are in the process of moving, so we are packing, stuff's everywhere, and I just don't want to show you guys all my mess. So, let's get started with just the angle I have. Alright, so... Oh, look at this. There's a letter on the inside. So it says, let's see if you can see it. Get all that. We're in this together. Faithbox partners to bring hope and joy to people throughout the world in need of a hand. Programs that support fairy tales. Oh my goodness. Programs that support fair trade, housing, education, anti-violence efforts, and many more are funded through your subscriptions. Thank you for your support. That's cool. I like that. And then, of course, it says, welcome to the Faithbox community. And then it pretty much just says the same thing. Let's see if you can get almost the same thing. Then it kind of tells you how to join the Facebook family, how to start your subscription or get more. And then there's the Instagram, and then there's the YouTube channel, which I'm part of all. Okay, so we have our little that. My friend has a birthday coming up soon, so I might just put those inside of her bag if I don't, lose half of it first. Getting all the... All right. Paper. Okay. So we have some Post-it notes. You were made with purpose. Faithbox. I think all of those, maybe all of those say the same thing. I don't want to peel them off because I don't want to mess it up. Let's see if you can get a... There we go. So those are cool. I'm doing a couple Bible studies right now, so I can probably use those for some of my chain. When I chain my studies, I chain each study with a different color Post-it note, so that way when I go through the studies, they don't get mixed up and combined. So that can be one of my studies. All right, and then we have our everyday faith devotionals, and it's either a scripture or a phrase from someone. So I like that. And this month's theme is purpose, so I need to fill in my calendar with that. And then we have these. I think I'm going to start gifting these little cards to someone because I love the orange calendar that we got last month for this year, and I pretty much have that calendar with me all the time, so that there's actually no need for me to have that. And then we have our impact guide that has everything we need in it. I won't look at that right now. Look at that later. We got our cardstock pieces. I really love the cardstock pieces, guys. I really do. At first, I was just like, oh my goodness, why are we getting all these? But now I actually really like them. Okay, now our first one is the scripture. It says, you can make plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. Proverbs 19:21. I really like that. And then we have February's calendar, and then the scripture on the calendar says, perhaps this is a moment for which you have become created. Esther 4:14. And then try not to like get my finger on that, because these are pretty watercolors. I like those. I had my January hanging up in my little office. All right. So there's not much in this box, but it's like a really simple box. There's not anything wrong with simplicity. All right, this is the book. It's called Run the Race. Discover your purpose and experience the power of being on God's winning team by Christine Kane. Sorry. It says, the race of life isn't a competition. It's a race with eternal implications, a spirit to destiny. But life is sometimes difficult. The task seems too tough. The path too perilous. The race too rigorous. What if you knew the outcome of the race before it began? What if victory was promised before the starting gun fired? The truth about the truth would revolutionize the way you run your race, the way you live your life. Beloved author Christine Kane delivers true stories of timeless principles that will inspire and prepare you to run your race better than you could have ever imagined. And when you do, you'll be running the race you were born to win. It says, adopted from material previously published in Unstoppable, in a book titled Unstoppable. Seems interesting. Doesn't look like a very big book. It's like 150 pages of actually reading, and then the rest of it could be notes. It's like a pocket-sized book too. So it's the cover, and then that's the back. So I don't know, maybe this is like through health or something. I mean, nothing is impossible with God. So I don't know. That looks interesting. I don't know, the part where it talks about like knowing the ending of the race before you start has me a little confused. Maybe he's just saying because we know that our ending time, if we stay faithful, will be in heaven with God and Jesus at his right at the throne. So that's what I think that it means. But if I'm wrong, please let me know down in the comments, you know, what your thoughts are. All right, and then we have this, which the last time we got this, it was a coffee mug. I'm actually hoping it's another coffee mug. And I actually, what's crazy is I haven't packed my kitchen yet. So if this is a coffee mug, it won't lose a place. But I don't know, maybe it's not a coffee mug. Okay, it's ceramic. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. That verse reminds me of a song that I'm pretty sure is based off of this verse that we sang today in church. So I can do all things. I can do all things. I can do all things through Christ. Oh, but it is a mug. Oh my goodness, that's so interesting. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to one-hand this. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. It is a mug. I'm not gonna lie, with the style of this lid, I really thought it was like an old person style, sort of like, I don't know, what am I thinking of? Like a vase with a lid, or like a jar, like, yeah, a jar. That's what I thought it was like. one like a jar with a lid, but like in an old person style, because this kind of looks a little vintage ish to me. But I like vintage. This is pretty darn cool. Okay, it says live with purpose. I hope that's clear. And the other side also says live with purpose. And then the top, like the rim, says, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13, which is the same as the lid. But then it looks like this. Let's see. That is cool. And I have not packed my kitchen yet, so that is awesome. Let me see how this lid looks on here. that is neat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So like when I walk away, I could put that on there. That is so cool. All right. So, but what I'm probably going to do, because we are moving and I don't want to break this, I'm probably going to keep this in the box so that it's easier to pack and move with without breaking, because it will actually really upset me if this broke on the move. Definitely the lid, because I'm a klutz and I break lids really easy, and I really shouldn't, but I do, and so there's that. But that is the box. That is all I have. So, and I just want to let you guys know that this is a really good box. I like this box. I think it's because the coffee mug kind of just sold me through. And like I said, this box is very simple. And I think the post-it notes are like a way of reading this book with the notes on like annotations and questions and writing down scriptures and stuff as you go through the book. That's how I look at it. And then the coffee mug is like, you know, something to drink out of while you're going through this. So it fits with the simplicity. Like, it's a great simplicity, if that makes any sense. So that's cool. I like that. But that is the box. That is all we have. Until next time. Bye.